how management is linked with society. All management strategies are efforts for social development. Society consists of people with diverse aptitude, level of knowledge and skills. However, they share in values, culture, ethics and norm. A society must share in ethics, in norms and values, even when those are negative. If we want to look into our own society today and you hear from every third person that there is corruption, then it is not just in the so-called bureaucracy. It is not confined to so-called judiciary. It is not confined to just so-called members of parliament. You find that even at the lowest level of a person who is running a very small shop, a person who has a mobile shop for fruit or vegetable. When you want to get what you need, he quickly packs things in a way that some bad stuff is also included in the good stuff. That is what is cheating, corruption. Therefore, societies have their own culture and their own ways, not always negative. You find that even in some of the societies where they may not believe in God, but they believe in quality to be delivered. So, you go to shops in many countries of the world and you know their brands, and you know very well that if something wrong in the product, you can always go back and say, they will say we will replace without any problem, because it is their fault. They want to make sure every piece they sell has good quality. Now, in our society, unless we are aware of values and how we want to bring a change, these values which may be negative can be converted into positive values with small effort. Remember, we said a while ago that an organization should take care for the development of its people, its arms, its faculty, its management. And for that, workshops, trainings, discussions, diplomas, courses like PGD, these are to be organized. So, those who work here, they know exactly what is expected from them, and at the same time they get opportunity to improve themselves. Writing skill, skill of presentation, skill of comprehension, all these are needed for any single profession. Therefore, such efforts are to be made. Social development, therefore, is a holistic, comprehensive process leading to total satisfaction of man in society. I have used very neutral words here, but if I was going to talk about education, then I will say that social development through education is when institutions are not just for teaching or for making some patents, but they are for bringing social change, social transformation, moral transformation, ethical revolution. Therefore, I always define RIFA as a movement for ethical social change. We want to produce a generation of youth through our faculty members, through their model behavior, to be honest, to be bold, to be creative, to be innovative, to be confident. And if they have those qualities, they will become leaders of change. Change is inevitable. Change cannot be suppressed, it has to come up. Therefore, when we talk about link between any organization or management and society, it is very much important to understand that no management can be run without understanding of society, and without a target of changing those values which are negative into those which are positive. So, we must be a change maker. We must be an institution which produces people who become agents of change in society, who bring ethical conduct and behavior, and whose conduct cannot be changed and modified by the way wind blows. It is not a matter if they go to an institution where they talk about so called modernity, they also talk about modernity. It simply means even where they find difficult situation, they stand by their principles. Even when they sacrifice, they stand for them. So, this kind of persons alone can bring change, not people who change all the time their positions. When they see a vice chancellor, a dean or a HOD talking about certain issues, they start saying, sir, you are right, we are with you. When they meet some other one, they change their views. They say, well, just trying to please the boss, and that was not my own view. Now, that does not bring any results in our life. Then you just remain a ping pong ball bouncing everywhere. Human being means people with backbone, people with principle, people who stand for it, people who die for it. And therefore, management and society are linked together. When we say ORIC or such other institutions, then what we are saying is whatever we are doing academically has to be linked with social change. Without social change, we are living in ivory towers. Therefore, education to be purposeful has not only to produce ethical human beings, but ethical human beings who are bringing change in society. And that cannot be done unless they know very well what is society around them.